Did you just adjust yourself to see yourself?
Oh, yeah, he can come in. He wanted to go out.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the defending NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The byes are over. It's now a 4-week sprint to the finish, and we are underway here in Week 15. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Right out of the gates, here's Smith. And incomplete to open things up. Kenneth Walker, his target, out of the backfield. But it'll be second down. You look at this Eagle defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season. But if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. The Seahawks had 8-5 to start play. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Geno. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Walker. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. From the red zone now, Smith. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the ground. Swift to start the drive. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out, something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. They go play action with Hurts. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards on the play. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the... Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 25 yards that time. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
No receivers open, so he's forced to put that one into Puget Sound. That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers. And ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Throwing is Hurts. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Though certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation.
And he goes down, and it's in the end zone. Smith goes down in that end zone. That is a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
And an Eagle first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Good pick. I knew Jalen was going to throw that shit wrong.
We got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Hurts. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
I was like, that nigga that fast with a bit. I ain't know who that was.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now Gino on 1st down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it's going to be 2nd down. 2 seconds to go, 1st quarter. You look at this Eagle defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating
Get that, Eli.
takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game,
We're going to snag that next time.
Here's 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Smith.
Told you.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this
We're going to snatch him next time.
into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Elliott on for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Eagles 16, Seahawks 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Smith on third down. Pass. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out quickly here to Smith and Jigba. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. Again, Smith. This one goes underneath to Walker. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he has another first down.
I see what's going on now. I know how I got to guard Ella.
Good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
I see what's going on.
Walker now on first and 10. Powers through him. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Eli.
Now a second down throw for the end
Get
zone.
there every time, Eli.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle of the field.
No, he got the bounce off the lineman, man. We had that stuff.
As they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up.
I sent everybody.
Geno Smith, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are back within a score. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own. And it
Bruh, I sent Eli. That's why I stayed on his man. I thought Eli was going to turn around.
I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is down to 2. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts, escaping the pressure right. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken.
Where this nigga come from, bro? Oh my God, you got to make that throw, Jalen.
Too often, 2nd and 24. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. In motion right is Watkins. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's Aaron Sitboss out now to punt on 4th down. This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
I knew something goofy was going to happen. I think I just seen Jalen Hurts get hurt.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. But what a game this has turned out to be for him. Remember, CD, he had the turnover earlier, and now the pick-6, that's the cherry on top.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. When you force a turnover on defense, you're the guy most excited about getting back out there and trying to force another one. How about him picking off that pass, setting his sights on the end zone? You know he wasn't going to be denied getting there either.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Man in motion left, that's Smith and Jigba. Fresh off the pick-6, it's Smith. And that's going to be incomplete.
Hit that bitch, man.
2nd down. He did an okay
They
job.
don't want nothing but the hot route, man. Come on.
Through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders
I want that
all the
bit.
time. If you're there, make the contact. Through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd and long.
Oh, yeah.
Smith.
Oh, my fucking God. This nigga just caught that shit.
A good pickup there.
Man, come on, man. hey, come on, EA. Oh, yeah, we stuffing that. That's what we do. That's what we do now.
The final shot here before break. Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. And that'll do it before the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Janala.
And we
come
welcome
here.
you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Glenn getting set for.
Go tell Jaden and Amari I said get up.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
That nigga come. Oh shit. That nigga coming out the edge. One of them niggas coming, either him or 30. So that's how we'll do that. There you go. 30 coming. Jalen fucking Hurts. Come on, dude. We picked this shit up perfect, bruh. Damn, you ain't even under. What's that, Jalen Hurts or Mariota?
Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
Oh, that Marcus Mariota. That nigga still in. Hey, why there? If we even, we leaving. We even, we leaving that nigga there. We even, we leaving that nigga back there. I'm telling you. It's all about matchup. Get your playmaker the ball. I knew he was going to be sent flat-footed. We even, we leaving that nigga back there. Tell him. You've been trying to hide him.
Mariota will look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Get in there, Jay.
And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Play action. It's Smith. Yeah, he's got Smith.
Why the fuck you think I put you over there, Ringo? I put you over there. Who the hell are you going?
A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On the option, it's Smith himself. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
How the fuck I sent a blitz from that way? And everybody bite on the run.
All he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can.
Why do you nigga won't guard nobody? What these nigga doing?
Almost gets to the 10. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks. 1st and 10.
Here's Smith. His pass caught at the 4. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Walker.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Yes, sir.
To throw is Smith.
Come here. Come here. That goal line defense getting stout. I got the big boy dogs in there now.
Take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
We right here. We in the middle.
Now Smith on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right.
We want it. We want it.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
It might be a read off.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
All right, I don't know what the hell this is, but we're going to be ready for it. You just got to find DK on some short.
Here we go on 4th. Smith.
Here you go. Oh, y'all got him.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Fucking defense, man.
4th and goal from the 3. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. Already at the line, this Philly offense.
He finna send something.
And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. Let's see what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
Jalen Hurts, you sorry son of a bitch. DeAndre Swift is leaving this dude out here, bro. Throw the ball.
Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least
have I went to change this nigga throw motion yet? I think I need to.
Let them catch their breath.
We sit in quarter number 3.
Man, we got a mismatch somewhere, bro.
2nd and 10 now.
Telling you. Oh my God.
And a nice pickup.
And I keep saying Jalen Hurts like this nigga not fucking hurt. I think that's the fucking problem. I still think I got Jalen Hurts in the damn game. Shit. Oh fucking wonder. No, I had changed that man. Shit, man. You throwing the ball slow as fuck.
Makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here we go.
He's got his running back.
Oh, Baja. Baja. Oh, yeah, Tyreek on the field.
And down to the
that bitch does so fast.
A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
Throwing on 1st down.
Hey, who is that nigga on the edge, bro? This nigga Ellie got some niggas on the
edge. Is he gonna take off?
These fucking dudes is too fast.
The pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Like, for real, bro.
Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. And it's
nobody but Jalen Hurts, bro. I mean, Marcus Mariota. Why the fuck do I keep saying that shit, bro? They got Jamal Adams at safety, bro. Come on.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception.
We're going to get a haircut.
Still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense,
I tell him to get it laid his ass up.
Game, they stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he in the hard flags out there.
Darius Slay with a pick, and he will take this down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Following the interception here, Mariota. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Jesus Christ.
This is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine
go with what we know we can do. Oh, I got caught. That's me.
And running room hard hard to come by here.
What?
He gets it down to the 8. Just a couple on the pickup there. And
Tell Lamar I say get up.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy. And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Get in there, AJ. Big boy. Y'all know AJ was going to bully his way in there.
Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run with Penny. And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. Rashad Penny punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now. Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end.
Edmonds, you so sorry for that.
Before they work it across midfield. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing is Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
Okay, Janine. He'll be all right.
Talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there. I would agree with that, and it's not a good day.
Yeah.
You feel like an incomplete pass.
Gino, you got to give a better ball right there, Gino.
I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure.
Try Eli here. Eli like that. Eli like that. I'm telling you, Ellie, he like that.
Here's a 5th interception.
Don't try Eli.
These guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one. And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant,
I still had what I wanted. You ain't have to worry about it. I'm going 1 or 2. Because I know Jamal Adams can't keep up with Devontae. It was 1 or 2. And I was going to Devontae. Sorry ass Mariota. Ooh, we showing up. We hot out the ball out the gate.
The pressure got home on that last
out the gate.
Force him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here we go.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he'll get this up
what the flag
to the
is.
34-yard line.
Oh yeah. We'll decline it.
To decline it. And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
10 cycles. 6 seconds. Steal, black.
Play fake. Mariota. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a toss play right to Swift. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra guys in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
What up, Boston?
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Hey, booger. Janalin.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this
Come
point.
turn on.
This will be 3rd and 5.
Come turn the TV on. Turn something on to keep her quiet.
To throw is Mariota. This is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that.
She be watching that little Coco Melon go down. Or something like that.
Now
Turn the
after
TV
the
up.
touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Oh, go back to. Oh yeah, sure. Go back to.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Yeah, the Coco Melon one.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Turn it off on.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use
I bet niggas won't try
the rest of the time that they
Ringo like that.
to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The Smith throw caught here by
This
Metcalf.
thing is Gino said that nigga up.
15 shy of the 10. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Smith. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Gino's going to throw. And it's intercepted.
We might Baja there.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. Keeps the score Eagles 45, Seahawks 20.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
Man, I still ain't learned. I still ain't practiced the onside kick. I don't know. Kick that, Kobe. Here we go.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game.
Hey,
Someone has said here that the
mate.
data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Come on, follow me.
That number is much more of a
Follow me. Come on out here, gang. Will.
Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations,
pick up.
kicking
Come on.
doesn't matter what it
Next
is,
level.
things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Looking to
Okay,
find a
Quandre
lane,
with
but he
the
can't
with the
find
angle
it.
coming down here.
Scrimmage. Call
I
it no
see.
gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Penny up the middle. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They go play action with Hurts. They'll roll him out right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Definitely need to swap this.
For number 16.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you
We're going to be in heavy like this.
You just go ahead and play.
You're going to get your ass at fullback. Kenny Gainwell need to run this bit.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head.
He's going to get up out of there on some
turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Gainwell. Not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
That's it.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts.
The whole world knew who was getting the ball.
To the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Elliott now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Eagles 52, Seahawks 20.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this.
Ringo is him, man. Don't do that.
Another interception. Ringo
better go pick on Tremont Edmonds. Ringo gonna get that bit.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
63, 63, 63.
Now a toss for Swift left side.
Baja.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Elliott on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Eagles 59, Seahawks 20.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this
shit,
point.
I don't think I should have just did that.
Game with a
I'm
nice
fucked.
drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided
He ain't
this
run
game has
nothing
been,
deep.
even one score
Shit.
might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps.
Come on, Eli. Took the slant away.
To practice in the next couple of days.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is
Oh, shit. Damn, I forgot about the wheel right out the backfield. No.
Cross for the touchdown.
I
just
wasn't
beat me
expecting
in
that.
our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. Here's Smith looking to throw.
Eli.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line in a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Hey, Stugger Booger.
Now Hurts changing up the play. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. Past the 20. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 134 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. Here's Swift, and he's brought down right.
Quarterback came down and smacked them in there. Damn, bro, go hit my phone like that, dude.
Dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything.
Yeah. First off, my name told, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fruitful. Go up wearing platinum fubu on the southwest eating fufu. And the hammer that I keep don't come with nails. Look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Had my married to the street without a wedding band. I done peeped that all these rappers won't be secondhand. My pop said I'd be broken, barely eat. I should've bet the man. Yeah, cause I'm way, way, way up. Long ways from the days I evade valet girls. Couldn't pay nowadays. All the cake I make us is enough to buy about 100 trucks from Mercedes. I resage Chuku with it. Then my babies. Label head be trying to sway me. Pay me. Wrote the game 2020. You can see it plainly. Can't nobody play me. I kill everything innately. At the helm of the mothership and drip. You can see me leaking. Be quiet, a real speaking. Voice of God, every word I jot. Feel the spirit breathing. Best new orders, but the way I cook, very seasoned. Everything around me moving, like bachata. Usher told me do it my way. Frank Sinatra. Been a shot to been locked in with my katas. Now I got them raving how I'm big on lines. Hello, Nata. Sheesh. Home God.